I need that BlackTree TV. I need that BlackTree TV. I need that BlackTree TV. BlackTree TV.
Freddie said something about driving up to his father's farm until Monday morning. Yeah. Took his new wife to London for a week. Oh, what a terrible drag. He never stopped moving at me all night. Don't you just hate wet lips? Of course I brushed him. Nice. And I think Freddie's kid brother who's AWOL from the army.
I thought he ran away from home.
He got as far as the pool house.
Well, if it weren't for those sprinklers, he'd never get any water on him.
Tim, coming home for dinner? I'll fix you your pot roast.
Yeah. Later.
I should go. Why don't you come about 12:30? Okay, right. Bye-bye. See you then. Won't be home for dinner.
Freddie?
Lenny.
Mrs. Austin? I'm taking this.
Ivy, no!
What's that all about? Oh, no, you get the car. I'll go see. I'll get the car.
Ivy.
Doris, what is the matter?
Ivy says she's leaving.
I am leaving just as soon as you get someone else.
Frank, she can't just leave her family.
Just like that?
It's true. You have been like a family to me.
Like a family? Ivy, you are family. I know what you really mean. You want to take your vacation. Now, go to Florida and see your folks. Well, that's fine with us.
Why, sure, there's no problem at all. We'll fly you down and back. You take all the time you want. Take a week, 10 days.
There's none of my folks left in Florida.
We send you any place you want to go. Africa?
I want to move into the city, Mrs. Austin.
You have another job. Judy Townsend. She came up here last Tuesday night and stole her right from under my nose. I'll kill her.
It's not the
Did
Townsend.
Judy Townsend offer you a job, or didn't she?
She's always offering me a job.
I knew it. I'll kill her.
Well, listen, Ivy, if it's a question of money, you know.
Not money.
I'll increase the people for the heavy cleaning 3 times a week.
It's not the work.
What then?
Right.
Just a minute.
Wait for me in the car.
Now, wait a minute. I want to find out.
I'll
What
just be a minute.
All right. Well, we'll work something out, Ivy.
You're pregnant.
No. Mrs. Austin, we both have work to do. May I?
You know, Ivy, 9 years ago when we found you in Florida, you were an innocent, scrawny, 18-year-old, ignorant in the ways of the world.
I figure if I'm in the city, I can get my high school diploma, then go on to secretarial school.
You want to be a secretary?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, anyway, it took me exactly 1 week to discover you were a gem. And then remember how... where do you keep the clean sheets?
In the hall closet. I'll get them all later.
And you remember how I went to your grandmother and your aunt right away, and I asked them if they'd consider letting you come up north with us.
That's the best news they'd ever had, ma'am.
Ma'am. You keep calling me ma'am. And I keep meaning to tell you to call me Doris, like my friends. Or Mother, like Jenna and Tim.
The fact I want to leave doesn't mean I don't love all of you, ma'am. It's just there's nothing here for me.
Nothing.
Oh, I mean, you've got Mr. Austin, Tim, Jenna, your work. I look ahead and I don't see any of that.
Doris! Doris, what is the problem?
Ivy wants to leave.
I know Ivy wants to leave, but what's the problem?
Well, if that's not a problem...
You have a maid who wants to leave, you get another maid.
Dad.
What do you mean, Dad? You get 3 maids. You pick up the phone. You dial the employment agency. You tell them to send over 82 candidates. You pick out 11 if you want.
That's simple.
Yes, it's that simple.
And so another little problem is solved.
That's right.
Doesn't it matter to you that she's like a member of the family?
Well, how do you suggest that I express my grief? Now, listen. This girl's been with us for 7 years.
9.
9 years. We all adore her, but if she wants to leave, there's nothing we can do about it.
Ivy? Is it anything that I've done?
Of course not, Jenna. Look, please don't make this any tougher. It's taken me 3 days to get up the courage as it is, girl.
Okay, sure.
And it's not as if I'm never going to hear from you again. I mean, you're going to call me at least 5 times a week. Because I got to know the latest on Freddie, Lenny, Jay, Jonathan, Bruce, Dick, and Larry.
You forgot Peter.
Ooh. I'm sorry, Mrs. Austin. But what if another 9 years goes by nice and easy like the last, and I'm past 35, and I still have nothing?
Nothing. Oh, Ivy, you have a good job, people who care for you, a good home.
Just a minute, Doris. Now, I don't think Ivy's talking about any of those things.
It's not any of that. In the city, I'll have a chance. At least I have to try.
Try for what? What do you want?
I'm not sure. I just know I haven't got it now.
Like it. It's a little long.
You think it's too long?
Wiggy, would you take over with Miss Thompson, please, Sandy? I will be right back. Freddie, please don't go back. Oh. Who let you out?
Never mind that, man. Hey, what's with Mom? She's got the vapor. Says she's not going on the Paris trip.
Ivy's quitting.
You're putting me on. Why?
She wants to go out there.
What's out there?
Secretarial school, career, love, marriage.
Oh, she wants a mainstream.
In no uncertain terms.
Well, we can't let her. No, I mean, if she gets out from between me and Dad, he might enlist me in the Army. Yeah. Now, listen, we got to talk about that.
Yeah, well, stop drooling.
Establishment-oriented chicks turn me off, man, except as a social comment from my novel. I can't stand it here.
Why don't you quit?
Why don't you give me your telephone number? If she wants to go to secretarial school, she can go right across the street here at night.
She insists on moving into the city.
Why?
I don't know.
Hi, Jenna.
Hi.
All right, you guys, you've all seen Jenna naked before. It just occurred to me this whole thing comes down to the one big difference between you and Ivy.
Me?
Yeah.
What's color got to do with it?
No, not color. Come here. Wherever you go, you got 11 guys looking to jump on you, right? Huh? No, maybe that's as simple as that. Maybe all Ivy needs is some guy to romance her a little.
I assume Ivy's pretty well taken care of in that department.
No. Look, when is the last time Ivy had a proper date?
I don't know.
I mean, it's easy for you. Guys hang around here. They drive up to the house, drink the old man's scotch. You got more action than you can use.
She goes into the city on her days off.
So what does she do there?
I don't know.
You tell her what you do?
Yeah?
But she doesn't tell you what she does, huh?
No.
Then maybe she doesn't do anything.
But what can we do about it?
What if we line her up with a guy?
Like who? I'm afraid my friends wouldn't qualify.
You're damn right. None of them are good enough. There's an idea.
Not him.
Hey, man! Hey, where are your bosses?
In the office.
Hey, what's the telephone number there?
You know, up the truck, man.
Now, give me some change.
What are you going...
What we need is a cat who's real safe.
What are you going to do?
A swinger, but a bum.
No.
Yeah. A cat we can control. See, some guy who's gonna wine her and dine her, man, but he won't marry her. A good-looking, no good Nick. Partle Trucking? Yeah, this is Mr. Austin of Austin's Incorporated. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like to speak to Mr. Parks and Mr. Talbot. All you have to do, you get Ivy here around like 2:30, see? Now, it's gonna look like an accident to her, but I'm gonna set this dude up.
You cannot use the business to blackmail a
Will
man.
you just get Ivy here, please?
Hello, Parks. Yes, this is Mr. Austin. I was wondering if you were free to come up here for a little late lunch.
Hi, boss.
What's happening? Where's your father? No, he didn't phone you. I did. Listen, anything you want to eat, I'll get it for you, man. Sit down. What do you want?
Some of that iced coffee would do.
No, it's iced tea. Hey, babe. A little iced tea for Mr. Parks. So, how you been?
Fine. Yeah. I was fine Monday night when you saw me, and I'm fine now.
Yeah, Monday night was a gas.
Yeah.
You're not married, are you?
No. Why?
No, a nice-looking cat like you, you're obviously not uptight for Brett. You're not gay, are you?
No, I'm not.
No, well, you can't hardly tell these days, man.
You get me up here for a sociological discussion.
No.
You owe me money?
You know I'm strictly cash with you, man.
Then why did you get me up here?
We got a maid named Ivy. I want you to take her out. Put that on my bill, baby.
While I'm here, I will talk to your father. You ought to be put away, man. I worked this morning till 5:30. Then I had to be up at 8 to go to the office because my partner, Prince Talbot, refuses to get up in the morning. 2 of my drivers are sick and half of our deliveries are late. What I'm trying to tell you is this trip wasn't necessary.
You'll like her.
What makes you think I'd be a good stud?
All spades are superior at that kind of thing.
Sonny, why aren't you wrapping packages instead of procuring for colored domestics?
This is a very special case, man. She wants to quit after 9 years.
Then let her.
Impossible.
I got news for you, Charlie. Slavery's been abolished, man.
All I want you to do is just meet the chick, man.
You said you wanted me to take her out.
Just meet her.
Why me?
Man, you fit the bill. You obviously aren't married because you got problems of your own, see? And besides, you're kind of a shady character. Excuse me. Would you mind leaving the tip?
Sir?
You put that on my bill, baby.
Oh, sorry, Tim. But orders from your father. Strictly cash.
You're kidding. But... Hey, forgot your change, man. I got it for you. What's your first name, by the way?
Jack,
I always think of you as Par of Parto.
when you're not thinking of me as that uppity spade with the trucks.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I love you, man.
Yeah.
Why are you so hostile?
Damn if I know. By the way, how did you expect to get me to do
My appealing to your better nature?
Okay.
Racial togetherness. How about exposure?
Exposure?
Yeah. Yeah, see, I got a square friend of mine who writes articles for the Daily News. And, gee, it occurred to me, you'd make a groovy subject for a piece, man. Your whole trucking operation.
You wouldn't do that.
That's a fascinating story.
You're a rotten kid.
I'm just trying to be helpful. I was a Boy Scout in my early adolescence.
You're wasting your time.
There's a wild coincidence, man. Look, there's Ivy now with my sister Jenna. Headlines, truck tycoon trapped. Hey, Jenna?
Oh, Ivy, there's Tim. And I wonder who that good-looking man is with him.
Hey, Jenna! Now, it's going to be no problem at all to meet Ivy, man. No problem. Hey, this is a surprise.
Yeah. I just talked Ivy into getting some shoes.
I don't need shoes.
Jenna, this is Jack Parks. Jack, this is my sister Jenna.
Hello. You must be that marvelous Mr. Parks Tim's always talking about. You know, Ivy, the one with all the trucks.
I never heard anything about it.
And this is Ivy Moore, Jack.
How do you do, Miss Moore?
Fine, I'm sure. I really don't need shoes.
Well, I don't see how you could do without a pair of those imported Italian Florentine flats. Well, I gotta split.
Listen, why don't we all go down to the cafeteria for a bite to eat, huh? I'm starving.
So am I.
I just fed you lunch.
I have a better idea, Mr. Parks. As long as you're in the neighborhood, why don't you come up to the house for dinner? We would love to have you.
I thought you weren't coming home for dinner.
I just changed my mind.
That's a great idea. What's for dinner tonight?
I told you, pot roast.
Groovy, Jack. Ivy's pot roast is out of sight, man.
I don't care for pot roast. Yeah.
Neither do I. How about some of that fantastic bouillabaisse of yours?
Whatever you want.
Bouillabaisse takes a long time, but with me helping, how is 9 o'clock, Mr. Parks? How is 9 o'clock, Mr. Parks?
I have a feeling you're gonna get run over by a truck and beaten up by a lot of colored people. Okay, babe? Where to, man? Get on over to Northern Boulevard. I've arranged to be picked up somewhere in Great Neck.
Not in Nassau.
Yeah.
Do we have to? The state bus worry me.
A lot of things worry me, Jerry. Now, will you get up in a cab?
Yeah. He's asleep again. Okay. What do you want? He called.
Big night today.
Hello?
And the winners,
Dr. Morgan, a marker for $2,000.
Numbers, die, straight numbers.
7. The shooter loses. Having a rough night, Dr. Monk.
Welcome back, Jack. My marker okay?
Harry, give Dr. Morgan what he wants.
Thank you, Jack. He's already into us for $5,000 from last month.
Yeah. What are you worried about? Haven't you heard of the Morgan family? Banks, Wall Street, the whole bit.
He's one of those?
No, he's not. He's a hustling chiropractor from Yonkers, so you don't let him get into it.
business, man. You don't know the problems I got with that shipping department.
Since when did you care?
Hey, this dress is gonna look fantastic on you.
Wrong.
Ivy.
I won't wear it, and that's that.
You're really a dry guy. You know that? I mean, like, how come you keep your hair like this? Gotta be a better way.
Oh. What difference does it make?
It's nothing to me, Ivy, but what if you go to live in the big city? You're gonna be looking to score with guys, won't you? It just seems to me that you gotta be, more with the scene.
Anything else wrong with me?
I don't know. Jenna?
Oh, if I could just have about 20 minutes with her.
Yeah. Like, see, Maybe you could do something with her eyelashes, huh?
Oh, I could do so much with her eyes.
Yeah. Like sex them up, you know?
Right.
You're a fine one to talk. Just look at you. I agree with your father. You're a mess. Go take a shower.
Okay, figure it out.
How's here? Hey, Jack, you're right on time. Man. Oh, wow, you're gorgeous.
We're delighted you could come, Mr. Parks. You'll love Ivy's cooking. Excuse me.
Where are your folks? I thought they'd be here. Well, I suddenly couldn't make it, man. There's a big fire at the store. Actually, it was a small fire. Could have been big, though. Minor smoke damage? How about a drink?
I don't drink.
Some pot?
No thanks. The other folks know you keep pot in the house?
Oh, I haven't got any.
Then why'd you ask me? Suppose I'd said yes.
Then I looked around and pretended I'd just run out.
You're crazy.
Well, everybody over 30 like you think people my age are crazy, man. That's a generation gap.
What do you call it when people like you think everybody like me turns on all the time?
Stupidity?
I'll serve them. It's my job.
Oh, won't you have some of Ivy's delicious canapes, Mr. Parks? The stuffed green olives are... No. Won't you sit down? Tim, why doesn't Mr. Parks have a drink?
No, he claims he doesn't drink.
Some coffee.
Oh, there should be some.
No, I'll get it. I'll get it. Coffee?
No, thank you.
Yes, I'll have a cup.
Would you like me to change the music?
It's fine. It was a very nice dinner.
Thank you. It isn't hard when you know how.
You learned from your mama.
My grandmother, she brought me up.
I hear that you want to split from here. Why? I mean, it looks like a pretty good setup.
Too good. I don't want to die here.
You gotta die someplace.
Well, isn't it better if you don't go ignorant and alone?
Much better.
I want to go to school, maybe learn to be a secretary. I'd like to meet people.
Where you from?
Florida. You're from the West Indies, aren't you?
Yeah. You can still hear it, eh?
A little.
Brandy, Jack?
No.
Cigar?
Your father will kill you. Those are Cubans he smuggled from Canada.
Well, he knows I smoke these all the time. How do you like her?
She's okay, but she's not my type.
What, because she's a domestic?
The domestic. You wind up married to a girl like that, man.
Oh, no, we don't want that, though. See, man, no. See, what?
Would you like a pear with your cheese?
I would.
What do you go on a big date?
Out.
No. What do you do? I mean, if I want to take a chick out to dinner and I really want to impress her, you know?
First, I'd get dressed.
No, after that, man, I mean, like, what's your favorite food?
Japanese. It's a lovely place on East 53rd Street. But you gotta call the day before. It's very expensive.
Tim, help Ivy?
Ivy, you're beautiful. Listen, thanks a lot, Tim. Business-wise, things are going just great for me in there. Better take that pair out to Jack. And tell him it's okay for Monday night.
What's okay for Monday night?
He wants to take you out. That's what he said. Dinner, show.
He didn't ask me.
Because Monday isn't your regular night off, see? So he figured he better check with us first. And I said it was fine because the folks are going to the club Monday night for the golf banquet.
What golf banquet?
The golf banquet. Now, you don't believe me? Ask Jenna, and you better get out there before he thinks you don't want to go.
Why would he want to take me out?
Maybe he's looking for a religious experience.
Monday night would be just fine.
Monday night.
For the Japanese dinner, Jack.
Folks won't be home because of inventory.
Golf banquet.
Golf banquet.
Monday night. You know, one good meal deserves another. So Monday night is just fine. You two are really very cute. Hey, that's when I really begin to like you, too, you know?
That's better than not liking us.
Like I said, man, we love you.
Hey, listen. My car should be here any minute now, but suppose I send it away. I mean, your folks are not due back any.
No, not for a couple hours.
Why?
Well, I figured that since you're so interested in getting everybody all fixed up, how about me and you swinging together and let your brother take the maid?
You and me swinging? What do you mean?
Come on, baby, you know what I mean. And it doesn't matter that you don't have any pot in the house. I got something much better. If we all let our hair down, we could really, really trip out.
Oh. No, see, I don't think you quite understand.
What would you say they were, man?
They look like aspirin.
Yeah, they look like aspirin. Could I have a glass of water, please?
Oh, no trouble at all.
Thank you.
They got beer written on them.
B is for Boffo, baby. 2 of those and we'll all be swinging from the chandeliers. Naked.
Timmy means an orgy.
Yeah. See, I don't think you quite understand.
I understand, man. I know where it's at with people like you in the suburbs. Wife swapping and key parties, but that ain't nothing, baby. This is where it's at.
The car's here.
Just a little headache. Thank you for the dinner. We'll meet at the restaurant at 7 o'clock, 220 East 53rd Street.
Oh, you really don't have to, you know.
I know I don't. See you.
Good night. You know, I think he really does like me a little. Well, want to help with the dishes?
Oh, there aren't that many, Ivy. Tim, what do you think?
Konbanwa.
Miss Moore. Konbanwa. Dozo.
Mr. Parks is awaiting you. Please.
Your shoes, please. Your shoes.
Hello.
Some wild place.
Sit you down.
失礼いたします。いらっしゃいませ。
この方にお酒をください。
温めますか、それとも冷たいので。
温めてください。Ahora yo saque one, okay?
こんばんはいらっしゃい。
あなたは大変綺麗です。
Don't they speak English?
Yes.
Why you talk to them in Japanese?
Maybe because I'm pretentious.
No. I say if you're lucky enough to know a foreign language, you should use it as much as you can. Where'd you learn Japanese?
In the army. Don't mind my being served first. It's an old Japanese custom.
You like this kind of service, don't you?
Oh, hell, when you're born to it, baby.
Why pretend you haven't earned what you got?
Do I do that?
Mm-hmm. I think you'd be proud.
Maybe.
But look at all you've done. What more you want?
I don't want to get married.
Did I say you did?
I just want that established. I was married. It's a bad scene.
Well, I don't want to get married either.
Yeah.
I don't. I've scuffled for myself since I was 12, and I'm not giving that up for no two-bit hustler. I don't mean you. What could you want from me?
What would you be giving up?
I don't know. Right to go where I want, do what I want.
Why did you come out with me if there's nothing in it for you?
I'll have a good, interesting evening. I'll steal an ashtray from my room. That'll always remind me what a nice dinner we had. Doesn't matter that we never see each other again. That happens. Anyway, I get a nice dinner and Parlor Trucking stays in good with the Austins.
You do make me feel like a hustler.
I don't mean to.
Does it happen to you often? I mean, guys taking you out and, not calling again?
Once in a while. Those are the dues you pay for being free, aren't they? Look, I know you have someplace else to go.
What's it supposed to be? A play?
That's a real family. They live there all the time, day and night. It's been going on for 7 months. Well, how can I explain it? They just live there all the time. Haven't you read about it?
I mostly watch TV, news, and old movies. What happened?
They hardly ever say anything. They are very alienated, It's just nice to be here when they say something.
Just like home. Except if I worked for these people, I'd keep the place a lot neater.
I bet you would. Got 6 minutes to 1 o'clock.
Oh, I'll wait for the 3:30. If I get home too early, I'll never be able to convince Jenna and Tim that I had a wonderful time.
3:30? You mean you're gonna sit here for 2.5 hours? Girl, that's crazy.
I did have a wonderful time.
Okay.
Good night.
You shouldn't wipe that off. It looks lovely. Besides, it doesn't matter what people think. See you.
Bye.
Good morning. Take care of this. Kept some coffee hot for you.
Oh, it's too late.
Did you have a good time?
Marvelous. You took me to see this weirdy family living on a stage.
The runaway priest still live with her?
The one with the bongos?
Yeah. I was there 2 weeks ago. I was almost thrown out by the mother. Don't you want some coffee?
See you at breakfast.
Bye. He ask you out again?
Mm-mm. Maybe you'll call.
He'd be crazy not to.
Ha, ha, ha.
Let's shoot it. Ace two. Rock. Down on the front line. Coming out again.
Looking for me?
That's that. Buy me a drink?
Good, Ace, man.
Right. Brandy, please.
What can I do for you?
When are you going to call Abby again?
Listen, you, why don't you just go on home?
Don't blow your cool, man.
I'm not blowing my cool, man. When I blow my cool, you get washed. Yeah? Now. She was your family's maid, but she doesn't want to be your family's maid anymore. She wants to split now. That's all there is to it.
No. Wrong. I was a kid when I became my daughter almost half my life. She's more like a sister.
Well, I don't want to marry your sister.
No, I just want you to take her out.
You take her out.
I've thought of it. I've thought of it. When I was 17, we were alone one night watching television, and I made a move. She laughed at me, and I sprained my ankle. I don't think that didn't come into my analysis, man. I can't bear rejection.
Something wrong, Jack? This hippy-dippy little mother here is out of line.
Oh, lay off, man. He did his duty.
Billy, are you married?
No.
Separated.
Maybe you two could alternate.
Go home, boy. Play with your daddy's money.
See, I could make a very loud, indignant announcement that these babies are loaded. I would.
You are gonna get smashed.
All you have to do is take her out one more time.
I said no.
What? Good evening, Mrs. Stark. Have you a big height? Hey, Harry, I'm going to need last night's receipts. Right in a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're booking money unless you want a single tomorrow. Yes, we can take a part of your six. Fine. You're all set. Bye-bye. Oh. Hello, Cartel. Oh, hi, Dr. Green. Oh, sure. Single tomorrow. That's no problem. Same place? Fine. You're set.
Can I help you?
I'm looking for Mr. Parks' apartment.
Honey, I'm sorry. Jack's got to work tonight. Thanks, Fred. Who shall I say was calling?
It's all right. Abby Moore.
Wait a minute. He's got a date with you.
I thought he did.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. Harry.
Yeah.
Take over the pickups. Mrs. Klingon 2, number 1, 5th Avenue. Lily?
Laura, would you tell Ben?
Your coat?
I think we're going out.
No choice. I'm Billy Talbot, Jack's partner.
Is this the Partel office?
The best part of it. Hey, Jack. The artist is Charles White.
My problems with Milton are over. Look. It's him. Yes. You must be mistaken.
Hey, man, it's late. You're not dressed.
I'm taking Miss Moore out. Take her with us.
Billy. Jack, I need you.
What happens when I need you during the daytime operation?
That's not my bag.
It's my bag.
Downstairs in 10 minutes. You too.
Look, man, these 20-hour days are...
Not me, you fool. Milton.
All right, please. 5 minutes with the fish, okay? That's all. 5 minutes. Wake up, Morris, man. You're supposed to be vicious, baby. Come on. Who's been overfeeding Morris?
He's always hungry, Jack.
Piranhas are supposed to be hungry, baby. A well-filled piranha is just another lazy fish. Do you hear?
I never saw a pet piranha before.
Well, it's a constant reminder to me of what it's like out there in the jungle of life. Wake up.
This house is,
We own it. Patel does, anyway.
any of these children yours?
No.
Got any children of your own?
Nope.
I'm not sure I should even go out with you.
Why not?
Well, I seem to be in the way here.
That is just that I didn't think I'd have to work tonight.
What kind of work do you do dressed like that?
You don't know?
No what? I'm going to the movies.
Wait a minute. Look, lady, I called you and asked you to go out, didn't I? Well, I'm going to take you out.
But you don't want to.
I want to.
Say, what kind of place is this?
Darlene, look in on the kids and get them in the bed for me, will you?
Hey, Harry. Hey, Billy.
I'm in 36. Harris? Thank you. Okay, Billy, move around and Have Eddie check in at 11:30. I might want to pick up about 12 o'clock.
You really didn't know about this, did you?
I don't know if I believe what I see even now, but I guess I should say I'm sorry. There's nothing too bad about your hustle.
Ladies and gentlemen, the games are now open.
Madame et Monsieur, let Monsieur place your bets, please. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Must be some lawbreakers abroad.
Must be.
Uncle!
Blackjack.
What does it mean when they say banco?
I'll explain it to you later.
Those children that in the building, they just live there.
Yes. Like I said, we own the building. Their parents work for us, and we all live in the house, okay?
11, winner, pay the line.
I know a little bit about the dice, and I got $10.
You're not allowed.
Why not?
We don't take from blood.
Well, do you or don't?
I'm thinking.
Look, man, listen to old lover boy Billy. If you gotta think about it, don't do it.
Tell Eddie to pick me up at 12 o'clock. You know why? I can handle it.
Where is the...
It's down that hall.
What?
Bathroom.
I was looking for the kitchen.
You were looking for my kitchen?
Uh-huh.
Why were you looking for my kitchen?
I just want to look at it.
Okay. My kitchen.
It's a little small. Somebody really keeps it clean.
Lillian comes in every day, so I can't use you.
I'm not planning on doing that kind of work anymore.
I will not get a hernia reaching for the ashtray.
You'd let me hold it if I was Japanese.
But you're not Japanese. You're 28.
27.
colored girl looking to get married.
Why do you keep saying that?
Because I'm a 36-year-old colored man who's looking to stay single.
Is it true they give you baths?
Who gives who back?
Japanese girls.
I take showers twice a day. Generally by myself. But it is fun to take a shower with someone.
I've never done that.
Well, you obviously have been going around with unsanitary men.
I don't go with anybody. Why don't you sit down and get comfortable? Why don't I rub your feet?
I can rub my own feet. And I would if they hurt. Which they don't.
Just like color TV, the fish tank, or like home. When I was a little girl, my grandmom used to take me fishing. Sometimes it was the only food we ever had. Ever go home? Well, there's a great big orange juice canning factory where my grandmom used to live. Can I get you a cookie?
I think it's time I took you home.
Oh, it's no problem. Tomorrow's my day off.
Well, I have to work night and day.
When you go to jail, can I bring you cookies?
That's not funny.
Will it be funny if you get caught?
Ah, you're a reformer. I knew it. A holy roller reformer.
I'm not. I'm not anything. That's the trouble.
Wrong, lady. You're something.
Well, you don't want me, so I can't be very much.
Suppose I did want you.
I wouldn't mind.
You just throw yourself at anybody.
Well, you're not just anybody.
That's right. Look, I'll call Eddie and he can ride you around a while before he takes you home. Preserve your reputation as a swinger. Why wouldn't you mind?
Because I like you.
Now, that goes to show you how wrong you are. You don't see that fish? That piranha strikes at anything in its way. That's me. And with little chicks like you, I murder, girl. I mean, there are bodies strewn all over the city.
I'll bet there are.
Yeah, you better believe there are.
You don't have to call anybody. I'll take the bus.
You won't. I'm not going through that bit again, seeing you sit in that miserable place all by yourself. You're not giving me guilt straight.
Well, I'm not going home in a limousine.
All right, I'll take you home.
I don't want you to.
Come on.
Why'd you even bring me here?
Let's call it temporary insanity. The last thing I want to do is get involved with somebody like you.
Well, you don't have to see me anymore.
What kind of talk is that?
But I do like you.
You shouldn't like me.
I'm no good. I'm a piranha.
Mm-hmm.
You were asleep. And I couldn't sleep. It's so quiet here.
There's one Bob White at the Austins.
Yeah.
Drives me crazy. You people are home. I saw him through the window.
Go back to sleep.
Hey. Let's take a shower. Later.
Wait for me. I'll be out soon.
Okay.
Listen, come by at about 8:30, and I'll get you something cold.
Hi. Something sure smells good. It may interest you to know that I have a limousine waiting.
And it is because that is class. Now tell me everything.
Later, you get back to that blender. Oh, well, I'll help just as soon as I change.
No. It's still your day off. And besides, you have someone waiting.
Yes, ma'am.
Give you a simple thing to do like the blender and you make a mess of it.
Mother!
Well?
Here, screaming. He wants to know where his gray blazer is.
Oh, his gray blazer.
Hey, where's Ivy?
Changing. Catch the limousine, Vic.
Where are you going?
Tim?
I am making dinner. You will stay and eat it.
I can't find it anywhere. And there's no hot water.
It was supposed to be fixed, Frank.
She must have really made out.
I cannot bear vulgarity.
What's going on around here? Did you call the employment agency?
No.
Well, why hasn't that been done yet? Why is this house without a maid? Why are we eating at home on Ivy's night out? What are you trying to prove, Doris? The whole thing is ridiculous. There's no ice in the bar. I want my gray blazer.
Ivy? Ivy? Yes?
Oh, Mr. Austin can't find his gray blazer.
It'll be back from the cleaners tomorrow.
But Ivy, there doesn't seem to be any hot water.
I know. It's that starter. It's manual.
Manual.
Oh, I'll fix it before I go.
Ivy, I've never made gravy in my life.
Jenna knows how.
What a terrible mistake. I'm so stupid, Ivy.
Oh.
Yes, I have such feelings of inadequacy. So I decided, well, I've run a home before, and I'll do it again. It's a disaster.
I tell you, Mrs. Austin, that dinner smells good. Oh, it's just that you're out of the habit.
Well, why am I out of the habit? Because I'm so used to having you do everything for me. I've become too dependent, Ivy, and that's always bad.
Oh, I don't know. Now and then you meet someone you don't mind depending on.
Like Mr. Parks?
Maybe.
You going out to dinner again with him tonight?
Mm-hmm. Right now. Dinner. And, he wants to take me out to dinner, but I think I'm gonna cook for him. Then a movie, and then just, you know.
Yes, I know. Did he ask you out tonight?
Well, yes.
He asked you?
Yes, why?
Well, it's simply that I don't want you to get into any trouble, Ivy.
Oh, no danger of that. I got those pills Jenna gave me.
Pills? Pills? Jenna?
Well, she said they were from your prescription.
I was talking about the gambling.
Mother, the roast is
What
ready.
do you know about the gambling?
Oh, Lord.
What did you have to threaten him with this time to get that limousine up
What
there?
do you know about the gambling shop? Well, won't somebody answer me?
Later.
I want to know what you all know about Jack Parks.
What's going on? Ivy, what's the matter?
Ivy, it isn't Mom's fault. She knows only what we told her.
I just learned today, Ivy.
What did you learn?
What is this? Listen, Ivy.
Do you know about that truck?
Yes.
Is that how you got him to do it?
Do what?
Mother, it was not any of your business.
I guess it wasn't any of my business either. So that's how you did it. Threatened to tell him about the gambling if he didn't take me out. He never wanted to take me out.
What gambling?
And the worst I figured was he just wanted to stay in good.
Ivy, you're making too much of this whole thing.
I trusted you. You were supposed to be my friend.
I am your friend.
What'd you expect to get out of it? Make me stay here?
That's why we did it.
Who did what to who?
And is that so bad that we love you enough to want you to stay?
That's not why you want me to stay.
We'd even send you to secretarial school the same way we'd send Tim and Jenna. Frank and I talked about it, didn't we, Frank? You can live here and you can go to school right in town like Tim and Jenna.
I don't want to be like Jenna and Tim. Milk-fed and coddled. I'm going to leave and live in the city. Now!
Please.
Ivy,
you let me explain.
Oh! Get that out of the way, Ivy. I want to know what's going on.
Oh, Frank.
Don't Frank me. Ivy, please, I don't understand, you know. Whatever they did, or maybe they meant well. I hope they did.
Some big joke.
hustler boyfriend. And my family.
Ivy, I didn't mean to. Please.
Nobody has to trick anybody into taking you out.
Oh,
Nobody.
Leave her alone. You're all fired.
I don't want your crummy job.
And I don't mean only from the job. You're fired from the family. You creep. And get your hair cut.
Don't you shout at him.
Ready?
No. You can take off without me, Jack.
But what am I going to tell Jack?
You tell him for me that I said that he's a low-down, scroungy, low-life, miserable, rotten West Indian.
Sure. Ivy, please. Ivy, just... Get off that phone.
Dad, I have to call Lenny.
Yeah, that's another creep.
No, I can't let him walk into this.
It happens to be a big issue.
No one even talk.
Tim, could I borrow your camp trunk?
Sure,
Thank you.
All right. That's what everybody wants. That's the way it's going to be. I don't need any maid. I used to run this house before Ivy came, and I can run it again. I don't have to go to Europe on the buying trip. I don't have to work in the store anymore.
Where is she, Eddie?
She didn't come.
I can see that, man, but why?
I don't know why, man. She told me to tell you you were a scroungy, rotten, lowlife. I lost her after lowlife.
You stay close tonight. I may need you. Use my car.
Okay. What happened, baby?
Turn right.
Jersey to the left, baby.
We're going on Northern Boulevard.
The NASA game? You're crazy.
Terry.
Okay.
I'll have Eddie pick you up. I won't be long. Circle around a while.
Oh, man.
Why we stopped?
We're on Long Island.
Where?
The Austin house. And he's insane. Get out of here, man. He wants 10 minutes.
All right. Give him the 10 minutes, but have Eddie pick him up anyway.
Okay.
What do you want?
Where is she?
Doris, call the police.
Ivy?
On top of everything else, breaking and entering.
Jack?
Ivy?
She's in there.
Get away from my door. I don't want to see you.
Ivy, open this door or I'll bust it down. All right?
All right.
All right. Now, Ivy,
I told Eddie
he
to...
gave me your message. He forgot what came after lowlife.
Rotten West Indian.
I came to take you out of here.
No, you're not.
My guys will pick up your stuff later. Come on, Ivy. Will you come on?
He's a murderer.
Just let me explain to you for a second.
I'll handle this. Why haven't the police around?
Will you let me, please?
Tim!
On top of everything else, kidnapping.
Tim!
Ivy, will you... Now, stop running, girl, and listen to me.
What do you want from me?
I told you to take you out of here.
Well, she doesn't want to go with you.
When did you start to care what she wants?
I care. I've always
Now,
cared.
just a minute, Doris. Now, let me handle this. Partel is fired. My lawyer is
What's
sending...
Partel got to do with this?
Well, isn't that why you got involved with Ivy in the first place?
Yes, that's right. I played your miserable game. I allowed myself to be used because I thought I needed you. Well, I don't need you. There are other accounts. And she doesn't need you. Look, you had better get used to the idea of doing without her. I mean, the whole world will not come to an end because your maid wants to quit. You just may discover that you can survive without one little colored girl. Eh? Come on.
I don't want to go with you.
I'm taking you into the city. That's where you wanted to go in the first place, isn't it? Well, now you get what you want.
How does anybody know what I want? Nobody asks me. People just tell me. Ivy, stay. Ivy, go. Doesn't anybody say please?
All right. Please.
No.
Just a minute.
Ivy.
Hold it.
Out of my way,
I said,
son.
hold
I
it.
said
Will
out
you
of my
just,
way.
if you'll all just listen to me a second, I have the solution to everything.
Come on.
Ivy, I think we should get married. If that's too big a move for openers, we could live together for a while. We'll get a little place in the East Village.
Dear.
Okay, the West Village.
He means it.
It makes perfect sense to me. You're very attractive. And you cook great. And nobody can say we don't know each other. There just seems to be one problem as far as I can see.
What might that be?
Well, you and Mom might object to the fact that Ivy is 6 years older than I am.
5.5.
I'll get a haircut if you ask me to. I want regular shoes. I'll get a good job. Like in advertising or something. Ive? You think it over, Ive! I guess she has to think it over.
How am I going to tell him? No.
He'll understand. The age difference.
Funny.
I guess it's not funny. Ivy, I came up here tonight.
For yourself.
Now to
to apologize.
No, you didn't. You came because you feel guilty.
That's a part of it, I guess.
Isn't that all of it?
No. I want to wipe the slate clean.
Okay. So it's clean. I don't need you to carry my bags and take me into New York.
That's not what I want to do.
No.
No. Last night...
You don't owe me anything from last night.
If you don't stop throwing up those defenses, you're liable not to hear what I'm saying. Okay? Now, last night, I made a commitment.
I didn't ask.
It's nothing you asked for. It's something I felt. It's something you can't control. And listen, that could be a little scary, especially when you think you don't want it. Up until last night, it was all because of them. But when I asked you for a date tonight, it was because of you. And tonight, when I was waiting for you at the warehouse, I found myself really waiting for you. See? And I was thinking about all the wonderful ways your face looks. And I heard that slurry down-home way you have of talking. And I was wondering what delicious kind of thing you'd be wearing. And I found myself grinning a lot. At nothing in particular, just grinning. And I had it all figured out. That when you came up in the car, I would whip open the door and scoop you up and give you the biggest, fattest, juiciest hello kiss you ever had. Like this.
Is that a hello kiss?
It ain't no goodbye kiss. Listen, you. Now, I don't know where this is gonna take us, but for openness, at least, it's gotta take us to New York.
Excuse me, there's a hysterical man at the door who wants to see you.
Time to go.
He's really hysterical.
That little bag is all you need.
I've given you your last chance.
My last chance to do what, man?
Keep your mind on business, that's what, man.
Cartel's my business, man.
And what is that? A taxi service for lonely domestics? I'm telling you, man, I'm bored with your behavior.
And I am bored working nights in that stupid truck.
And I'm bored with this square daytime deal. Keeping books, making deliveries, making out with people I don't even like the Austin.
What are you gonna do about it, man?
You like Partel? You want Partel? You can have Partel.
I'll take it.
You got it. Just give me the nighttime deal.
We divvy right down the line.
You take Partel and I take that truck.
You've got a deal.
You bet we got a deal. Shake.
Okay. You mean that, Billy?
Sure, I mean it. The lawyers can work it out fair and square.
Yeah. We should have thought of that before.
Yeah. Makes sense, doesn't it?
Yeah. You get what you want, I get what I want.
That's Eddie with your car. I'll take him back with me in the truck. I'll see you around, man.
how we begin.
This is really leaving.
Yes, it is. Does its game.
A little. How about you?
Nothing to be afraid of.
What are you gonna do?
What? What?
Fine mess I got you into.
Compassion won't get me anything now, baby. Just bail me out of here.
You got it. What else can I do for you?
One call to my lawyer. One call to my lawyer. How would you like a full-time, hard-working, daytime partner?
You gotta get up at 7:30 every morning.
Say hello to Mr. Early Morning Riser.
I think I'd like that. Billy?
You're gonna love being legitimate.
Sure.
You're not going to jail, huh?
Not a chance. But in case we did go to jail, would you bring us cookies?
Right.
Something else.
What?
What have you got against West Indians?
Ivy's got what Ivy needs. What Ivy needs is love, sweet love, and Ivy clings. She's clinging to somebody who is longing for love, sweet love of Ivy. For love of Ivy, he'd give up his own little world to have her comfortably curled beside him, with Ivy near and smiling too, what he would do for love.